All right, hello everyone and welcome. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name's Brian if you're new around here, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, you freaking legends. That's what we're going to be hanging out today, playing hands on Greatsword. The new player experience is a part of the PTR that's all getting geared up for New World's October update, which is going to be the Brimstone Sands. So the new zone is not a part of today's PTR. I went through the full patch notes over at Ginger World Gaming, which is my New World focused news guides and discussions channel. If you guys want to check that out, just always look in the description or just search Ginger World Gaming. I'll try to make sure we have all the links appropriate. Thank you guys already for the 9 likes before the stream even kicked off. That is both exciting and surprising. And if you guys have questions, you want me to dive into any of the things that have been going on with New World, feel free to sound off below. But the goal of this is, let's go and just randomize our character a little bit. The goal of this is to experience the new player experience, give feedback. I'm going to continue to give lots of feedback for New World itself. I like this a lot. I think I do need a little bit of a ginger on, when it comes to the hair though. That's a little dark red. Let's see if we can get a little bit lighter red specifically. Why does this all look so dark? And orange? No, this is this really dark tint to it. It is what it is. All right, we'll stick with that. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Dr. Krunkenstein, also, thank you so much for hitting that join button and becoming a member here on the channel. That directly supports me and my family. So thank you so much for that. Hopefully you enjoy your badge, your emotes, your special role over in Discord. And I will be making more member exclusive content for you guys. I've essentially been doing a couple things, and I think that it's just going to fill and fit a lot better into kind of the overall scheme of things. Let's see if I can go with Ginger Prime. See if anybody's already taken that name on the PTR. The name is in use. Ginger Prime. Ginger Prime is without a space. Can I get it? I cannot get it. That's a reserve name. Can I just get Ginger? Ginger Brian. And let's see here, spinning. And all right, we'll go with Ginger Brian here on the PTR. Oh, freaking yes. All right, so apparently there's going to be cutscenes. Whoa, that's real loud. Drop that volume down. Hopefully I did not hurt anybody's ears with that. It was like real quiet and then extremely loud. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, rip your ears. Let me know if the volume is much better now. Let's see here. I'm just overall kind of like taking a look. The modes have yet to change. They're stating that it's supposed to kind of keep you set in like your 3v3 mode. I must be in a faction to create a company. Map looks pretty, straightforward and standard in that regards. Character, leveling rewards, journal, soul survivor. They have also been adding in, like, once you hit level 60, it's going to kind of walk you through getting into the setups. So how long is the PTR? The PTR technically is going to run pretty much up until we know when October's release is, Jeff. So it's going to be a nice little bit. Let me see if my controller is already set up to work. Let's see here. Slash. Okay, maybe not. Let me see if I can download my controller setup so I can play on my controller, which is exactly what I want. Browse configs. Recommended, personal. Boo, your friends, community. Let's see here. I wish it would let me search. Like, I literally just show my personal. Is there templates, other games? New World Marketing, Ginger Prime. I'll do apply this configuration, because this will actually help out a little bit. It's not perfect. It's not going to do everything, and I will be working on a new controller guide for it. Oh, and I probably might have to update my mappings here. Let's see here. Game bindings. Let's see here. My interact. I always like my interact and my setup to be a little bit different. I mean, that's just because I'm a little bit random. Where is my interact key? It defaults to E. I like it set to F. I want to make sure that it is also continuing to be set to F. And my dyslexia brain is getting the better of me. Therefore, I'm not able to see any of this. There's musical performances, F5. That's exactly how it should be. K, F4, company UI. What is this user interface, F4? Okay, that's weird. They used to be G. Wonder if they're just making all kinds of changes. Social still O, map M, inventory, auto run, move right, left, etc. Walk. Let's see here. Target self, that's fine. I'm targeting the other group. Repair kit. Accept notification, that's all good, except banner. Well, let's just see if it works. Yep, F.
Steady there, friend. Dying can be a rather harrowing experience the first time one goes through it. You're actually looking quite
Healthy.
healthy.
All good things considered. Luckier than most. Not anymore, but you were very much dead for a few minutes there.
You've
Been resurrected, you see?
It's quite a lot to take in, I know. You'll find many strange things on
Let's see,
Eternum, and
This not dying business is one of them.
Yes, the pole of the corruption.
That's the damn storm. I can't even count on the number of ships.
The number of ships it's wrecked, and every sailor coming ashore. But
I'm doing good, Ryan. I'm having a good day. All right, level 2.
At your service. I watch these shores for shipwrecks and help those like yourself. You're undoubtedly quite shaken by all of this, and probably famished too.
Taxing on the soul and body.
Unfortunately, we don't keep the watchtower very well stocked.
Bring-your-old meat is the rule.
Yes, you'll need a skinning knife to start.
All right, so gather the wood from a bush. So we're testing out the new player experience, and as soon as I'm able to get myself a greatsword, we will be testing that as well. So in past PTRs, they let you kind of jump to level cap. And in this case, they want like everybody to kind of look at this new 1 to 25 experience in this regard. So gather flint. I need wood and flint, and now I've got that. Now I can craft my skinning knife. And yeah, so brand new weapon, greatsword, is in play. Let's go ahead and craft this bad boy. And I have not got one yet, so just bear in mind we were working our way to that. So all right, did I not equip it? And equip the knife. There we go. Cool.
Very impressive. One of the
And
nicest
I'm hearing that they might have new like cutscenes at the beginning of this game, you know, like as a part of the new player experience.
Yes.
So we'll have to, I'm kind of curious to see how that happens. Yeah, all right. Welcome to the PTR, test one, blah, blah, blah. All right. Hunt a boar and make yourself a meal. Level 3. The DLC is currently scheduled, the update is scheduled for October. And that's over the course of this month as a part of the test itself. We're going to see them, you know, like continually add features and updates to the PTR, which will hopefully help get it ready to rock and roll for October, right? Yeah, this is PTR right now. Apparently I do have a sword. That's fine. As soon as I can get myself a greatsword, that's exactly what we're doing. A little bit of a UI update, interestingly enough. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It feels like the XP and pieces of that are coming into play. I'm gonna get a couple more boar because I'm gonna see if it actually reflects. Yeah, so if you actually look at my life bar at the bottom, it adds a little X like for the swords crossing whenever like I'm in combat. So that actually is a much better visual change. Very subtle, but I actually really enjoy that. All right, excellent. And it's telling me that I'm also getting 5% experience buff. I don't know why. That's interesting in terms of just how it's rewarding me the experience. So I don't know if that's because I'm on the PTR or why. Well, I don't know what that is. Also, guys, if I do miss a comment from you, just feel free to say, like, tag @GingerPrime like Ryan did earlier in chat, and that will be an easier way for me to kind of make sure that I don't miss y'all's comments in there. And I am playing on controller, but this is a modified version. I will have to be working on a new fully fledged, because we're getting the we don't have the ultimate abilities added into the game yet, but all in all, it's pretty nice. One of the things they did add with the last update, so this isn't this PTR, but you can see here the quest markers are highlighting essentially what you want to interact with, which is really nice. Let me go ahead and craft up some food. See here, Beach Bum says, all I've been waiting on, LOL. It's mostly about the new player experience. New player experience and Greatsword are kind of their two things. So Greatsword is in, but they're wanting us to level it up, I guess, which is kind of nice, you know, so we can spend that time. And then does this have the new leveling thing they talked about? Yeah, that's actually what we're testing. I haven't seen anything too different about it yet, but I'm literally just landed on the beach a couple minutes ago. So,
and we get shipwrecks on these.
What does it mean to be corrupted? I'm gonna.
It's just
part of me is like, do I want to let him talk? Because the voice acting is great. The voice acting is great. So. We'll have to see. You guys can let me know if you, because I'm. Whoa!
Ruthlessly strike down their fellows.
Whoa!
Their path to corruption begun.
Okay, that's different. That was different right there. That did not happen originally. That was freaking cool. So that's the voice of Isabella, setting up the story immediately. That's great. Okay. Already I'm like, all right, this is nope, not the same. Definitely not the same. Oh, okay, fine. All right. The layout here also looks a little bit different. I need to defeat 5 of these dudes. That guy got away from me. That's fine. Oh yeah, spawn it up. Yeah, I'm getting. There is an XP boost that I'm getting. I don't know why. Round shield, I'll take that. Oh. And they just add the food here. I think that's my up button to eat. Yep, it is. Perfect. So already, instantly, that was pretty freaking cool, man. I don't think it's actually about going faster through the first 25. I think it's actually about trying to establish a better connection with the world and the lore. Because some of the critique that people say is like, oh, New World doesn't have a story. And it's like, it actually has a really interesting one. It has a really interesting story, but it doesn't even, like, if you actually beat the Tempest, which is the final dungeon in the current build of the game. Oh, and it's actually giving me a new weapon. So that's cool. That's really cool. YouTube's telling me it's a good time now to run ads. Screw you, YouTube. No. One of the weirdest things actually is like, all right, Sword and Shield level 2. One of the interesting things about all this is that I saw like a video today from Bellular, and I was like, it's just interesting because his perspective. I'll go ahead and take a shield bash. Uh-oh. I think something broke. I'm not in combat. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and give myself some strength. There we go. Assign. Weapon mastery. Assign. There we go. Now it works. I was like, wait a minute. And talking about how like Twitch is with their incentive program trying to get more and more, like how it's like, hey, run ads, etc. YouTube's doing the same thing right now, but YouTube's just kind of pulling up the rear, which is kind of funny. So currently today's testing of the PTR is the new player experience and the Greatsword. So right now it looks like I got a rapier and can I actually equip both? Level 5 is when that unlocks. I've got a spear, a musket, and a rapier. So at its core, guys, like already giving me plenty of weapons to kind of play with right at the start. I think that's important.
Well done. It's grim work, I know. But we can't. The storm wall is a fact of life here. It can.
Yeah, so essentially the storm wall set up by the angry earth, trying to keep people away, trying to keep the corruption locked within.
Well, I fear
Health potion pouch, very nice.
The danger of such an endeavor.
All right, search for survivors at the The Private Craig. Is this next to Everfall? Am I next to... There's Windsward. Okay, Everfall had its... Looks like they've kind of closed that off. Alright, cool. Alright, now. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's sped up. It is. I mean, maybe it is. But the goal is what they're going to do is they're going to take... It'll be interesting, right? So, let's say they deliver a more comprehensive animated story. And also, thanks, guys, for the 19 likes. I really appreciate that support. It's a great way of helping these streams get discovered because YouTube's, live. If anybody's... Oh, it's happening! Hold on.
All these sailors join our cause. Soon, it will be all of humanity.
Okay, all right. So she wants to kill everybody and have them join their cause. Snow, what's up, dude? Oh, dude. And oh, man, I miss playing with you, man. I hope you're doing good. And you got a new i7 and a 3080 Ti. Holy smokes, dude. Hopefully you've been doing well. The layout of the zone, I don't know if it's because I didn't actually land here when I first came in on board. It feels way more intense, way more like visually interesting. Whoa, okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh, all right. I didn't take any damage for that. Later on some of those things I have taken damage, so I don't know if that's the thing or not. Do I need YouTube income or is it more a hobby? YouTube income kind of helps pay for my kid's dentist. I don't need it, but it helps with the whenever there's a downturn in my coding work, which right now I'm just looking for more coding work. So if y'all watch ads, that's cool. If not, no worries. I don't think that's on you guys to support me at all. So it's a roundabout way saying the money goes to a good cause. It's not that much money. I think last I showed everybody was a couple of months ago, and it's usually around $600-700 a month. The majority of my YouTube money comes from Dr. Kruckenstein with members, right? And that's where it's like I keep membership actually here at $1. Like that's ultimately I would rather have more people with green name tags than more money, if that makes sense. All right, let's see here. There's booty to be had. Yeah, so if I don't get more coding work in September, you might see more live streams as a way of just kind of that, or I'm going to be doing a lot more coursework to kind of try to pick up some new coding skills.
These rotters care a damn for it, and I'll be needing a new ship, a new crew. That takes coin. In fact,
it's a pirate.
If you want to partner up, I'll split the loot 70-30, or what the hell, 60-40 even. What you say? Then we can head to that watchtower.
Yeah, that's
the spirit. It's a deal. I need to circle back to my own ship to grab what I can, but there's a wreck over there I haven't searched yet. Find the manifest first, and look for whatever's listed. I'll meet you over there. Fortune smile on you, mate.
The so far the PTR is pretty decent. Shark. The only one issue I ran into was actually assigning a skill, but
They shall steal from one another, like rats fighting over scraps.
I'm loving this narration. I'm loving how she's popping in right away. That is absolutely spectacular. Now give me a greatsword. All right, so I got that. Collect the more collectibles right there. Yeah, this is visually way easier. Hey, there's a boar in the rock. There's another. Yeah, so there's a couple bugs. Like I've been able to get around it, but it's not like I haven't run into anything game breaking. Just like a little bit of boar in the rock. Can we kill the boar in the rock? Nope. Okay. All right, next. Oh, he's not too happy about being stuck in that rock, guys. I can hear him snorting. Are y'all able to hear the audio when Isabella comes in and chimes in? One of the things that's really spectacular already is that the fact that they're so willing to go and spend the time in on the new player experience kind of, I think, does communicate a few things to us, especially as veterans, is that they got no plans on slowing down and stopping, and then they also recognize some of the key weaknesses that the game currently has. And if players are going to stop after, after 20 levels, right? Like, well, how do we address that? And I'm all about having that story element kick in and hopefully become intriguing, right? Like that would be the best case scenario where, oh, Warhammer, cool. I like how the weapons are also kind of laying around the world. That kind of feels pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. All right, did I hit level 5 yet? I am level 5, so I can't equip another weapon. I'm gonna go with strength. I'll just keep going strength and con. And then let's go with my inventory. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I can equip that. Yes. And sack of health potion. Potion. I'll go ahead and grab that there. Those are quest items. Did I learned a song? Yay. Why not learn a song? I'm going to grab the musket for a little bit of ranged. Okay. Now I need to talk to Grace. Oh, Grace. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't have a... I miss my character. It's got all the cool stuff. Making my himbo boy? I don't know what that means. Oh. Greatsword! Yes! There we go. Perfect. All right. Excellent. Oh, you don't have enough coin to repair my gear. That is perfectly fine. Womp. Oh, yes. Cool.
There you are. Huh. I was starting to worry. Unfortunately, I didn't have as much luck as you did. Those damn red-eyed rotters are swarming all over the wreckage of my ship. I worry it's bad luck leaving behind my own treasures, but I can't get through the bastards. Now there's a good mate. Tough one too if you're so confident. No complaints though. Tell you what, if you can get my stuff back, I'll give you a greater share of our profits. 40-60. Or what the hell, 30-70. What'd you say?
I love her.
Most of our cargo is lost at sea, and I got my captain's log on the way out. What's burning me now is leaving behind my ship's flag and my lucky wheel. Get those, and then maybe we meet at that watchtower. Works for me.
Yeah, formidable tide blunderbuss too. Hell yeah, dude! Great sword and blunderbuss. Look how big this is, man. This is a great sword. Oh yeah, it looks good on the back. All right, let's go this way. We gotta level it up. Actually, let's take a look at some skills, guys. Territory bluffs. I'll go with XP. It's the PTR. It doesn't matter. They need to give me post level experience. At level 60, if I got experience and it added to gypsum and the end game grind, I think that would solve a lot of my core issues with the end game progression system itself. Let's take a look here. Great sword. All right. Path of Onslaught. After using an ability of the Onslaught tree, enter the Onslaught stance for 10 seconds. I'll go ahead and actually record this because reasons, right? See here. All right, and here we go. All right. So Onslaught stance has the following properties. Outgoing damages increases by 15. Damage taken increases by 15. This feels very Dark Knight-ish. Back in, I don't know if that was, I don't think that was Shadowbringers. I think that was Stormblood. Damage taken, quick charge, heavy attack charge twice as fast, but consumes 10 stamina each. That's cool. All right. Then we also have Path of Defiance. After using the ability in the Defiance tree, enter the Defiance stance for 10 seconds. So that's a 10-second stance window. Defiance stance has the following properties. Damage taken reduced 15%. Outgoing damage reduced 15%. Guard point. Block incoming attacks while charging heavy attacks. Interesting. So you're charging your heavy while blocking. You got Crosscut. Slash 3 times in quick sequence. First hit 110, second 130, third 160. Let's see here. That's cool. Then you got Relentless Rush. Dash through foes while spinning and apply 20% slow for 4 seconds on hit. First hit is 110, 120 the second. This attack cannot backstab. And then you have the other skill, Skyward Slash. Swing up in a brutal arc, staggering your target, dealing 80% weapon damage, and applying 2 stacks for 5% rend in 10 seconds. In Onslaught stance, apply 1 additional rend, additional Onslaught stance when this ability ends. And then we have Calamity Counter. Block. So we're just going over skills first, and we'll go over perks. That's just kind of how I think about it. You have block for 2 seconds while reducing block stamina damage taken by 90%. Then unleash a counterattack that strikes all foes within a 4-meter radius. No blocks, 100%. 1 block, 100% with staggers. 2 blocks, 100% weapon damage with staggers that last longer. 3 blocks, 100% weapon damage that cause a knockback. This ability has grit. It prevents you from being staggered by incoming attacks. All right, that's kick-ass. All right, then a Roaring Rupture. Stab the ground ahead and send out a shockwave with a 4-meter radius that deals 120% weapon damage. Gain 8% Fortify for 5 seconds for each foe hit with a max of 3 stacks. This ability generates 200% threat and has grit. Holy crap. Does it also allow you to, if you have a Carnelian gem equipped, this ability inflicts taunt for 8 seconds on all enemies hit. Oh, that's cool. So that is also Carnelian gem compatible. And then you also have Steadfast Strike. Stab your greatsword forward to impale your foes, then pull back to rip the blade out. Restores 20 stamina on each hit. First hit 70% weapon damage, then staggers. Second hit 120% weapon damage, then pulls them 1.5 meters towards you, and it generates 150% threat in that regards. Now the ultimate here, Undying Defiance. Heal for 5% of the damage from attacks. Attacking with 3 seconds of blocking heals for 15% of the damage dealt. That's cool. And then Unrelenting Onslaught. Hitting foes reduces greatsword cooldown. Slide attack is 2%. Charged heavy attack is 10%. That's insane. That's really cool. I really like that. I do have a controller guide. Let me see if I have a command for you, Willie. In controller. See if that actually works. Let's see if that works. If not, I will just go grab it. There it is. There it is. And there will be an updated version of that, Willie. Because there will be an updated version of that because we will also be getting in the ultimate abilities, the rune abilities here as well. So that's going to be really cool. All right. Well, I'll dive more into the perks and stuff here in a little bit. Just heads up. I want to actually play around with it and start unlocking these skills. Whoa. All right. Oh, that feels really good to swing. That feels really good to swing. Oh, hello. Yeah. All these corrupted ships, so. I remember the ships like, so this definitely has a different feel to it right here. Yeah, the updated voice acting feels really solid too. Yeah, I think that also should link you to the New World Focus channel where, like, that's where you'll find all the news and guides. Like, Ginger Prime is my variety channel with live streams as well. So that's like, we do the podcast here. So you get a wide range of content variety on Ginger Prime. And then for, like, the focus stuff, you know, that's where Ginger Gaming World, Ginger World, Ginger 14, like, all of that ends up coming into play. Grab myself a hatchet. I like the scattering of weapons all around. Like, that kind of feels like you're kind of collecting your set of weapons, and that's really nice. All right, what is this? Concealed vault. Smelting and coin. Okay. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, we're not going to say they copied Final Fantasy XI, but a lot of what the Greatsword feels like is very Dark Knight inspired. It feels very Dark Knight inspired. There we go. Cool. Oh, man. Oh, it actually, Metro Blaze makes you think of Warrior. Warrior has a lot of what, like, originally, what kind of, I've always kind of felt was kind of a blend between what Dark Knight is. And in terms of Final Fantasy 14, 11 had a whole different kind of aesthetic. Because Dark Knight was actually more about damage, was really kind of like that, you know, great sword and black magic, you know, approach. And then, did I pass it? I did. Here I am talking. All we got to do is get him talking about Final Fantasy 11, and he's just going to run off into the wilderness. You never got super far in 11? I do not blame you. That's a lot of people struggled with that game. I think it's a beautiful game, though. I love it.
Oh, welcome back, my friend. Glad to see you're still with us.
Glad to see
While
you
you
still
were
with
away-
us.
See, now there's some. I suspect you'll be wasting your breath.
But give it a go. Ask Grace O'Malley for help. I think I can do that. I've already read that page. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Grace?
Look, I'm as grateful as can be.
I'm gonna let her talk. I like her.
Flag and all, but don't ask me to go on a fool crusade against those red-eyed demons. I don't need a medal of valor. Just the coin for me, thank you very much.
Yeah, the fact that Greatsword scales evenly off of strength and or dex, I think that's cool.
Watcher Lacin Reese says there's a town. I'll head there and sell this loot. I'll set your part aside until you get there. For my part, I'll be saving up for a ship to escape this hellish island.
Didn't you hear about the storm wall?
I heard a lot of stuff from Watcher Lacin Reese.
Quote
But I
unquote.
don't believe even half of it. Besides, Captain Grace O'Malley never met a storm she couldn't navigate. I'll find a way. You can come with me, if you like. Have it your way, hero. I just hope you don't end up as one of those monsters yourself. Don't worry about me burning you on the loot. You did me a favor and I'm good for it. As long
Oh,
as
that's
you
so funny.
survive, that is. I'll be there.
Oh man, how crazy would that be? See, because I think Final Fantasy 14 has enough trust that you know there's going to be more content on it, but that has also frustrated a lot of the player base, and they don't feel like they can actually talk about their frustrations about the game, and so yeah, I wouldn't consider people that. I think, you know, come the expansion,
Grace
you'll
O'Malley's
see
a
people
pirate to the
excited.
bone. Doesn't care about anyone but herself. Looking at the corrupt in massing here, however, neither her nor anyone else will be safe if this keeps up.
So this already starts to feel different because the characters themselves seem to be following. We're kind of going along with them. So he was on the beach, now he's here.
Storm is centered right above these caves. No doubt about it.
Interesting.
And I suspect some foul magic is afoot in there. The place reeks of charred bones and unbridled brutality.
Did he go in?
No.
Interesting. Big change, it seems like.
Both fall
Kinda,
in there,
maybe.
There'll be no one to get word to town. I certainly don't trust that pirate to do so. I say we head back to town and recruit as many sword arms as we can, and then come back.
Yeah, we do have a company for New World, and we have a company for Final Fantasy 14. In fact, Monday and maybe Tuesday nights, I'll be playing Final Fantasy 14 over on Twitch. So that's the Work to Game, Twitch channel, and we do a community game night. Typically, I'm hanging out in voice chat with you guys. Friday nights over on Twitch is community game night for New World. So if you guys aren't following over on Twitch, please do so. That would be amazing. In fact, actually, I probably put a link in here. Wait 1 second. I'm gonna do this real quick though. Oops, something went wrong. Interesting. Don't know why that was that. And let's see here. I don't know if that link worked because it tried to take me into studio, so maybe that link broke a little bit. You can jump off. I actually was doing I actually was running in the Genesis garden, and I like in the dungeon, and I literally just like ran right off and died, and I laughed, and it was recorded, and people had a good go at me in that one's. So check out my New World channel with guides, news, and boom. All right. I'll pin this, and so that's pinned for anybody, and then so HTTPS twitch.tv/worktogame for Friday community game nights. I didn't type it right. HTTPS twitch.tv/work2game. There we go. There it is. When you used to play on PS4, you were definitely a godsend and used to play the Red Mage on controller. Do you still play Red Mage on controller, or do you still use a controller, or did you migrate over to like keyboard and mouse?
Damn it! I'd forbid it. But I fear you're right.
There is a lance in this game.
Their numbers are growing too fast. Go then, but be quick about it. Look for the source of the storm and destroy
I salute
it.
you. I'm
I'll
glad
meet
you're having
you
fun.
back at the watchtower. Godspeed, my friend.
Yeah, there. That's what I meant. There is a lance in New World. It's the spear, essentially. All right. We gotta go into this cave. Already, it starts to feel new. Like there is definitely. I wonder if we'll get any more Isabella kind of, chiming in. Oh, she is.
Witness the power manifest. The
True future of the human race. Wild. Yeah. Oh, hello. Ice Gauntlet. Yeah, the spattering of all the weapons. I really appreciate that. I also appreciate that they're just kind of laid out. There's a rapier. I already got one, but that's okay. I'll take it. I'll take a second one. I got to break that down. Maybe get a perfect salvage. All right. Greatsword. Okay. And let's see here. Let's see if it gives me the same error. All right. Chat. Should I go Onslaught or Defiance? What do you guys think? Should I go Crosscut or should I go Calamity Counter? Oh man, this game already, even on live, it's so much better. Like already on live, this game. That's why it's like when people discount it, I'm just like, do you understand like what it is that you're discounting? Like, or are you just kind of following like a trend? Oh man, we already got 2 onslaughts back to back. You know, if it went either way, I'd put out a poll, but no, we're going with that. All right. And it's when it comes down to it, like one of the things that really is, it's kind of the same with a lot of the things that I kind of believe in, especially about these games, is like when you play New World, it feels like a different game. You know, it doesn't feel like, oh, this is just another version of WoW. Far from it. It has, I think it really, and I would love to see them kind of embrace that idea rather than going theme park to go into that sand park mentality. That's how I view this game. Oh, he's already dead. Wild gauntlets. Oh, hello. Let's do crosscut. Oh man, they blew up. Okay. And he's retreating. Okay, cool. Return to Monarch's Bluff's watchtower. I can do that. It's interesting because, like, obviously with the weapon drawn, like I'm just running it, like this, as opposed to like, you wonder if that's fatiguing on the back. No, I don't have any controller, any issues with my uptime. In fact, when I've tested out my my performance, I can actually I haven't gotten the best parses.
Steal that which is mine. You assault my followers, and now you disrupt my plans. This is personal.
Okay, guys, happy with this. No, and so I've actually I haven't parsed because we had that whole add-on gate problem happen in 14. So I was just like, all right, you know what? I don't care. I always just used it for personal performance and just trying to improve myself. But it's like, all right, Yoshi P, you say that you're going to bring in these features or things like that, then I support that. But I was it's like purple parsing. Like I think that I don't know what rank, but all in all, from a perspective, like I do just fine. Could I do better? Yeah, but people don't tend to enjoy those streams as much because I end up just not talking and I'm so focused on trying to actually get everything to perfection. But I don't feel like I run into any issues in terms of trying to maintain uptimes and stuff like that. All that isn't driven off the controller. That is driven off my personal skill, if that makes sense. To deliver the Watcher's report. Oh, man.
Sir, it is time you know the whole truth.
And so,
yes!
It came to pass. The heart of the Tempest, Captain Isabella herself, defeated. Abandoned by the power for which she traded everything. The Soul Wardens were victorious, pulling Eternum their numbers, corrupted or lost. Their fragile alliance crumbling as the factions fight for dominance. And what of the allies they believe they've gained in the angry Earth? It would be clear soon enough that the vengeful hand of nature would grasp far more than equilibrium. And the void exposed when the surge in corruption abates would become a threat of itself. As the soulless remnants of this conflict
New World is going to kick some ass
rise
this
from the
year.
battlefield to find purpose and power in a source as yet unrealized.
Holy crap,
Yes,
dude.
the hapless inhabitants of Eternum will soon learn that this chapter may have come to a close, but the real horrors have just begun.
Guys, this is exactly what I've been telling them that they need. Where in terms of getting people in, somebody hitting that cutscene, right? And yeah, there's probably going to be people who skip cutscenes. But and that's obviously the placeholder. That's the quality of the cutscene. I was like, that is incredible. Why is that at the end of the game? Now, obviously they're showing that as a placeholder to sit here and say the new player experience. Dude, this is going to be fire. Holy crap, man. Can I get some motherfucking likes? Holy crap, dudes. That's going to be exciting. And now, gosh, now, all right, I guess that's a cool ability. I'm going to have, oh, look at that. And the crossbar changes. Well, the problem is that the decent story, like I feel like the story in and of itself is good, but you have to, like, why wait to the end to have a kind of a cutscene like that, as opposed to like get people excited, start delivering that aspect earlier on, so that you end up establishing that, and as a reward for playing the story. Whether you want to keep and stick with the story, that's going to be completely up to you.
Did you see my court? Huh? The wilds of Eternum have never been safe. But the roads? Never seen anything like this before today. Vicious bulls came out of nowhere.
Ain't all my truffles. This is a
How should I? You mean?
request that we've had before. All right, what do they want? Equip the sickle for Herbalist Howl. Did I get a sickle? Yeah. Cool. Cool. All right, now they want me to grab some truffles. There they are. Yeah, the update with the icons is actually also very helpful for those playing it and want to be able to figure out what they need to do. Do multiple people gather from these, or is it just, yeah. And then you're right, Tally. When they do, after they follow this up with an update to the 26 to 30 to 60 experience, like, man, give me some ability to replay that. Or, I don't know. It's like you start a new character, go from there. New server, new character. I don't know. All right, come on. There we go. There we go. Ooh, optional. Gather herbs and berries. I did that on accident. Perfect. Yeah, so this is telling us to what they're planning on doing with the new player experience, then taking that all the way through. I think that's going to help. That isn't I don't think that's a feature for retention, meaning, like, I don't think what they're doing here right now is like, hey, we want people to be absolutely, like, enthralled, like, and stick around and be part of every single update. I think what this does is it gives people, like, value for the dollar that they spend, which right now, guys, if you're not aware, like, New World's 50% off. So if you have been on the fence, this is a perfect time to purchase it. New Heart, what's up, dude? Brian, do you think you should start a new character? I didn't get very far, and I wouldn't be mind a new starting experience, but want to know what you think. Well, based off of what I've already seen, I think I also, too, will be starting a... I already have another character like that I haven't really played. That's just like right in the starting spot. That like back from even launch. And so as long as I can keep my name, I think I'm gonna keep him. Otherwise, woo. I mean, right now you and I are also enjoying the new Destiny experience. So like there's a value in sitting here telling you to wait, dude. Like if you have, if you're only a few levels into it, already what I'm experiencing is hands down way more enthralling. Holy crap, dude. Here's the new zone. Here's the new updated Act 1, Chapter 2, A Lost Hope. So notice there we got a pop-up here for the story itself. An unclaimed capital.
Welcome to Pridewind, founded during the reign of the High King, a legacy honored to this day. A report from Watcher Reese. Thank you. So, it was foul corruption behind the storm? Very well. I will dispatch a knight straight away. In his report, Watcher Reese acknowledges your heroism. In which case, you belong here. Pridewind has a strong tradition of heroes. Of course, we always welcome guests, and you've arrived at a most fortuitous occasion. Why, we have just learned the true heir to the throne is returning to the region. This is a day we have been awaiting for centuries, and a sign of new hope even during these troublesome times. Oh, I could recount the legends for days, but I must dispatch someone to the shore now. The Night Regent is indisposed, but Minister Lochner runs day-to-day affairs in Pridewind.
All right, excellent. Oh yeah, and see this thing. I've been, reading the pages. I've been, like going online, and it's just like there's so much to be absorbed by, in the story and the world, and it's fun to kind of talk about it. So there's an aspect that talking with other players, kind of piecing together some of the world history and lore that you don't have, is truly enthralling. Like it does, and one of the things people have continued to encourage me to do, and maybe I will. We'll see. That's 71 meters. I think I passed it. Ends up being that, like, yeah, I want to put lore videos. I want to kind of explore more about the world and the history and all the different, cultures that have been influenced by it,
Here's my new friend right here. All the truffles
All
I
the
lost.
truffles.
That's some.
You're welcome.
I hope it wasn't too hard. Keep that sickle for your troubles.
All right. Let's see how. He's still talking. He's still talking. All right, cool. They said they also like boosted the running speed on the roads to 15%. Yeah, you can feel that movement on the road. Feels really good. I will take honey. Excellent. Okay, there's the trading post. Man, the city and the town, like this looks beautiful. Got a floating book. Okay, I guess that's fun. All right, cool. And we have the castle. Apparently that's King Arthur's castle. Oh, hello. New chapters discovered.
Forgive me. I take it for granted all are aware. The heir is Sir Gawain himself, most gallant of the High King's knights. You will have the honor to see his homecoming and the return of Pridewind's glory after many dark years.
Oh.
Across the centuries, I've watched the light fade from Monarch's Bluffs in the absence of a true ruler. Of course, the Night Regent has done all she can, with my wise counsel, and now our patience will soon be rewarded. Only a matter of days. I'm personally attending to preparations even now, as is my duty. Tradition is everything, wouldn't you say? One such custom I've established is that we offer our guests a complimentary room at the inn.
Thank you. I appreciate
You'll
that.
find the inn quite hospitable. I hand-selected the innkeep a few decades ago, so by all means, check in and have a warm meal by the fire. I must attend to other matters now, but we will speak again.
All right. Enjoy Monarch's Bluff's hospitality.
Corruption will claim them all. Warning them is a futile effort. They are blind to the real danger all around them.
I love it. I love that she can just kind of pop in and be that voice. And this also, oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. They're using that ability. This is teaching me all how to check in, get registration.
Sleep here and wake up feeling like a king. You here to check in? Be my guest.
Be my guest. All right, Grace. Oh, Grace is in the end. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a very different version of Monarch's Bluff. Heads up. The Valtea Turnham Pack.
Huh. No doubt. For a place where everyone gets eternal life, you'd think it'd be more calm, dull, even. Not saying I'd like that, mind you. One thing that is the same, though, is cold, hard coin. You have it or you don't. Makes all the difference.
Objective complete.
You're both a little light in the pocket, but I did sell that loot we collected, so there's your share. Never let it be said Grace O'Malley doesn't pay her debts.
What do we do now?
Well, you got that coin I just gave you, so I'd suggest you get to spending it. Buy yourself a new blade, some new boots, whatever suits your fancy.
There's shop here.
Aye, there's a trading post out there. Livelier market than I would have expected. You should check out the trading post yourself, and if you need to stash anything, there's a storage shed too. Go on, I'll be here.
All right. And this is the introduction to storage sheds and the markets. All right. I'll go ahead and open that up. Bag of coins. 50 coins. Thank you. Cooking, eggs, blah, blah, blah. Very nice. All right. Cool. And I don't want to fill my inventory up much. I'm going to stick. Do I have other greatswords? More longsword, rapier, more hammer, great axe. I'm going to break those down. And go ahead and store that. Keep that. Cool. And all right, so Control C, romp. Get myself some repair parts and coin. And yep, and don't have any hat equipped. Cool. All right, perfect. There are more varied quests. I haven't run into all of them personally. Oh, I just need to, I guess, interact with. I ran in here like, what's up? All right, and we're good. Cool. Talk with Grace O'Malley. Yeah, apparently there are also supposed to be more types of quests that the game has in store for me. We'll see if we can see any of those as a part of this earlier experience.
You're already the most popular person in town. You had a caller while you were out. That overly chipper knight from the town gate dropped by. Says he
No,
wants to have a
Monarchs
word
is
with ya.
completely updated.
That Sir Payne and Minister Locknear talk this place up like it's got a grand history and a bright future, but I'm not buying it. Word in the tavern is that Pridewind's overrun with people fleeing from trouble at the outlying farms.
What kind of trouble?
Sounds like some kind of plague. People turning on their friends and neighbors with cold murder in their eyes. Unlike those red-eyed bastards on the beach, these folks aren't possessed. Seems like they don't have any souls at all.
The Watcher called them the Lost.
I didn't trust all the shite coming out of that Watcher's mouth, but maybe there was some truth to it. Ask Sir Payne about these soulless lost outside town. Maybe get a more honest idea of what's happening here.
There we go. Cool. Hey, what's up, Kenny? How you been? Oh, Greatsword actually feels good, dude. Now, I've only got one skill unlocked so far, because everybody's all starting off at level 1. This is also the new
Perhaps
player
Miss
experience.
O'Malley can be trusted after all. As to you, however, the Watcher's report guarantees it. In fact, the Night Regent would like to discuss a rather delicate situation, if you're willing.
Is this about the Lost?
Oh, so you have heard the unfortunate news from outlying areas. I'm sorry to hear that. We try not to worry newcomers with such things, but we've even had some knights who failed to report in.
So to catch Victor up and anybody who has been kind of lightly paying attention to the videos and VODs and stuff that I've been posting, the new player experience encompasses the redesign of some of the areas and like the zones in terms of like putting in more like dense content and, you know, things to traverse and jump puzzles or, you know, climbing puzzles, etc. It actually is a story cutscenes, animated cutscenes and things like that, bring you right into the story itself. Obviously, the quest structure feels a little bit cleaner and way more streamlined.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
I have the utmost confidence this will be cleared up before the heir arrives. I think the Night Regent simply wants to take precautions. Please speak with her when you can.
They did. Now, the cutscene that played is the cutscene that is at the end of the game, meaning, and it says placeholder, so they're not showing us the new cutscenes yet, and maybe they're holding back on those. But what it does show is the quality of the cutscene. And one of the things I've stated numerous times was like the cutscene that plays after you defeat the Tempest Heart and finish the Isabella story is so good. It feels completely out of place because no part of the game earlier delivers that unto you. However, if they were to take that quality and spurt that in throughout your leveling experience, that becomes a reward for driving forward to seeing what happens next. And it's beautifully animated, beautifully directed, beautifully voice acted. And so that they've already indicated that's what's coming. I freaked out. I didn't curse, but I kind of self-bleeped myself because I was like, yes! Yeah, that's exactly what they need to do to help kind of, I don't know, make the game more of this. Like, even if you weren't going to play this as an MMO and you just wanted to play this as an RPG, you got the story, you get to level 60, and, you know, we'll see you next time. We'll see you for the next story, expansion, etc. And it does set up more stories to be had. I'm going to grab that.
That is good to hear. I believe Sir Payne represents us well, and the spirit of everything Pridewin stands for. However, with all the anticipation surrounding Sir Gawain's return, we risk letting our optimism turn into denial. 4 weeks now.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Horror stories from
Victor, you're going to be in for a
people
treat.
grieving the loved ones that turned on them. Behind their words, I sense a suppressed longing to surrender their own souls to despair. We offer shelter, comfort, and we dispatched knights to secure the roads, and many never returned. Minister Lochner counsels patience. He believes the royal bloodline will solve all problems, but I feel I must act. The mines are the backbone of Pridewin, where many townspeople earn their livelihoods. I've had no reports in days. I simply ask you visit and confirm with Foreman Alia that all is well. Then report back to me, please.
Yeah. Look at this, guys. This is beautiful. Yeah. We are on the PTR right now, playing the new player experience and playing around with a Greatsword. Boom! I love it. And then I'm in the stance. So when I'm in the stance, look how my animation run changes. Let's see if it shifts back to normal when I'm not. Oh, look at that. It does. That's good. I like that. All right, now let's go ahead and see where do they need me to go. Okay, there's a quest here for Pick of the Mines, and then the story goes here, and there's a fast travel location there. So automatically, guys, like this is, I think people are gonna be excited about it. Now, they're also doing this in kind of like, it sounds like 2 phases. So this is the first phase of 1 to 25, and then I guess we'll see the second phase.
Hey, they
I'll
say
just grab, you know, quest for experience because I need it. I'm probably gonna do it anyway. And there we go. Oh. Perfect. Oh yeah, and so this is Monarch's Bluffs. You can see like they added a castle. The aesthetic of the town has changed and been updated. It feels very more city-esque rather than just kind of random fort, you know. I haven't seen the rest of the new zones, so we'll have to wait and see.
Love keeps you warm, but so does yes.
I'm not going to worry too much about
It'd be lovely.
side quests story, but the voice acting is definitely noticeable. Very good stuff. Yeah, and this zone is always just breathtaking. It was already like this game is breathtaking. I haven't even done the faction stuff yet, guys. So, let's see, what level am I? I'm level 9. No. Oh, hello, you. Let's just do this. Oh, missed on that one. Okay. Oh. Cleaner UI. I like how the Greatsword feels phenomenal. Like this. Oh boy, I cannot wait to see what builds I come up with for this weapon. And if you guys aren't following, check the pinned comment. Follow Ginger World Gaming. It's where I keep you guys up to date on the news, discussions, the data, the guides, everything related to New World over there. And today we actually just crossed over 3,000 subscribers, which is amazing. Look at this guy. All right. Is there anything I'm supposed to be doing actually out here where I'm just killing time? There we go. All right. So Carmack says it looks to address my concern with axe and hammer. Those are heavy weapons, so they wind up and actually attack so slow that you miss. This actually has a slight, yeah, you're right, slight wind up, but it does feel actually fast. Feels like a fast, massive weapon. Suit, I think you're 100% right, man. I think you're 100% right. Breathtaking is actually not even selling the game and doing it justice. That's the thing. That's the thing that I was like, when people would just like, when people would actually talk about this game in a critical way, like in a like actual discussion, you know, like here's the pros and here's the cons. Like everybody says the same thing. Like there's something here. There's something really special about it.
Now she's seen someone, and the stranger who's not here in the night. For a while, some of the miners were holding out.
Ocean pouch. Woo. And so when it comes down to it, I was like, oh, okay. So the issues that everybody has described as, you know, are all fixable issues. And I'm like, all right. Like, then the question is that do you trust that they'll continue to develop the game? And that has always been the question. I trust that they're going to keep developing the game. Like, I think the numbers show. I think the excitement shows. I think they have to develop a bunch of content, you know. Like, does New World have, you know, 2 years of content? No, it does not. Could it? Yeah, with enough time. Yeah, like the visual, the audio. Honestly, the gameplay has always just really made me excited. I always have a good time. I love how the game, at least so far, it's kind of what I'm also evaluating, is that I do appreciate that the game lets me run in any direction that I want to go. And while for this, I'm specifically kind of following the new player experience because that's what they need help testing. You know, like, I still like that it's like, okay, I'm going to go in this direction. I'm going to go do this. And there's some, oh yeah, star medal. High level resources right at the start. I love, that always makes me excited to go out and try to find those things. Oh, hello. I gotta kill these guys. Yeah, sit down. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. They talked about oh no. Let me just jump up here. They talked about kind of 3 key things with Danny, and he said that it seems like one of them is going to be coming along the way. Can I kill this guy? Oh, I got to talk to him. All right, fine. They talked about loadouts, they talked about swimming, and they talked about mounts. And it sounds like out of those 3, we're going to see loadouts first. That could be incorrect. You know, we could be misunderstanding it, but for me, loadouts I would rate as a higher priority over swimming and mounts. But it does sound like we might be getting those systems, or at least updates on those systems, really soon. And it sounds like we're going to be getting a big announcement from Scott. I'm wondering if it's sometime in September, like around the 1-year anniversary. I think that seems to be appropriate because they're not also... This update's dropping in October, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So Asmon's also mentioned that. Perfect. Excellent. Dude, that feels so good, man. Now, with mounts, the thing I've always said is, like, please look to Guild Wars 2. I'd like to see extra bonus experience for the longer that an enemy has been alive. So these guys are dying relatively quick, so we're not, you know, getting bonus experience, but if they added bonus experience, it'd be great.
I'm making a run for it.
Yeah, dude, flying mounts I think would just break this game in a bad way. Like the guy runs out and just disappears. But that's video games for you. What am I looking for? I don't know if that's on the back end or that's under. Either way, we'll figure it out. Well, not only do they make it feel smaller, but you just kind of fly over everything, and then you're like, oh man, game's kind of boring. It's like, yeah, we're just kind of hovering over everything. There's no danger, you know?
Lost. Everyone is withered. I'm getting out of here.
I'm getting out of here. Run along, run along. Disappear. Wow. All right. There's a 3 out here. What's 2 need me to do? Find the key to Ewan's lockbox in the mind. Okay. It does bad, and also bad. Thanks so much for your support, dude. Hey, I got the key. I got the key. Excellent. Awesome. Not a guaranteed drop. I like that. I don't know about you guys, but I hate when everything's like, here's the quest item, and it's 100% drop rate. Like, let me kill a couple of guys. That weapon experience, boys. Already we have like a 15% haste on road, which is like, that's kind of nice. But I think in terms of mounts, like I think that's why one of the things Guild Wars does it really well is that they add in different traversal, you know, ability. Oh, you're retreating, you coward. Meaning it'd be cool to have a glide. It'd be really nice to have a tall jump. Like the world has a lot of traversal to it. The world has a lot of traversal to it. And so things that would, it's not necessary in my mind, it's not all about going fast, right? There's also a collection game for that. You know, people like collecting things. People like showing things off. So yeah, you could have horses, but then you could also have stuff that you put on horses. I don't know why I don't need to level up mining. I need to level up mining in the real game.
Oh, finally, a sign of hope. A brave warrior battling their ways with the withered.
Holy French.
It's beyond a relief to see you up here. Now maybe we can find a way to reclaim the mine.
Oh, let's go. I'm French, so I'm going to make fun of French people.
Enough. But I believe I may have found the source of this terrible curse. You've got to see for yourself.
11. All right.
This
So
whole thing started
I
when
haven't
we found a damn tablet deep in the mine.
Yeah, gum
Someone
tablets.
had tried to make it look like it was just unearthed, but I know the look of freshly cut stone, and it wasn't fresh.
The question, though, in terms of mounts, and this is, I'd love to know your thoughts, Shark, as well as anybody else in chat. Feel free to weigh in. When it comes to the PvP side of things, and the open world side of, open world PvP, like, how does mounts then impact? And Kennedy, thank you so much for joining in a tier 2 membership, man. From Julie and me, we really appreciate that support. Your support directly, impacts the things that we're able to do here on the channel. So hopefully you enjoy your badge, your emotes, and your special role in Discord. And I will be rolling out new member-only exclusive content for you as well. So thank you.
I'm sure of it. The damn thing was making some unearthly sound. Not a one of us would touch it. The next day, we had lost pirates jumping down from the rocks, and then everyone started falling lost.
Interesting.
Well, I'm no sorcerer, but that tablet's what started all this.
Yeah,
No
let's get
doubt
some
about
horse
it. We
armor.
need to destroy the damn thing. And maybe gather any fragments and take them back to Prydwen. There's smart people there.
All right.
Sure enough. I'm not looking to linger here with pirates and wizards swarming all over. Break that tablet and who knows? Maybe all those lost will disperse. Either way I'll go. You have my word.
All right. Man, I love this game so freaking much. Like, I just absolutely, like, one of the things about gaming I find is typically it feels like there is a nostalgic, oh my gosh, you're just blasting that with a cannon? That's awesome. And I didn't even need to do it. So that wasn't like an instance wall. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. I felt like I was, what's that comedian? Channeling my inner... I'm drawing a blank on his name. Oh well, if it comes to me, it comes to me. Yes! Greatsword level 3. Alright, I'm gonna interact with this cannon. Tim Dillon. Felt like I had channeled the inner Tim Dillon there. Let me see here. All right, so we're going currently Defiance Tree or Onslaught Tree. Let's see here. Relentless Rush. And I need to put points. We're going to go Relentless Rush. I'm in combat. Lame. Nope. All right. Now, obviously, using these abilities makes me take in more damage. So there's a nice risk versus reward for the Greatsword. I asked about like kind of like a ultimate to kind of re-res yourself, but nothing like that's yet.
It seems my hope of the lost leaving the mine won't be happening anytime soon. A promise is a promise. You held up your end of the bargain, so it's my turn. I'll go, but I swear one thing. I'll be coming back to reclaim this place as soon as we get the lost out.
Oh man, this game has come such a long way.
You did all the work, so I'll let you have the honor
Oh, cool,
of
Kennedy.
whatever remains of that tablet.
That's
back to
awesome, being a
Prydwen.
tank. I like tanking. I've been
They're
healing in this
sages,
game right now.
People of that sort who can make sense of them. Oh, ask the Night Regent. She'll know. Oh, the foreman's a stubborn one. And I'll wager she's still waiting at the mine's entrance. I'll go tell her there's none left to save, and then I'll see you in town. I'll even buy you around at Gertie's.
Oh, all right, a satchel, perfect. So far, I haven't actually created a camp. I haven't, like, before the beginning game experience was so interesting in terms of, like, it was just like, all right, do this, like, move you from A to B, and then there's a story. Like, immediately there's the story, and it kicks off. And I think the fact that it hits that cutscene so quickly is actually very important. Why? Let me I want to get number 2 knocked off. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a little obsessed. I don't think it is that under here, or... Oh, there it is. Yeah, cool. Good job, me. Discover the huntsman's stench. And where does it need me to go to now? Back here, perfect. Oh, can I recall that? Can I recall? Yeah, let's save a little bit of time. Save a little bit of time. Yeah, see, I've with the ultimates, with the heart gem stuff, if they had it to where, in a way, like if it's full, you could like do a big heal, or you could do like, oh, I need to sell, like I get knocked out, you can self-res yourself or something like that. I think that would be really cool. But like that's where the heart gem and the ultimate thing in and of itself is also incredibly exhilarating, because it offers in a lot of possibilities, you know, a lot of possibilities, a lot of new builds opportunities, you know.
I'm sorry too.
All right, cool.
There will never be another Eddie.
There will never be another Eddie.
I remember the first time he handed me his coat in the rain.
I'll equip that.
Our first...
Longsword.
Thank you for bringing me the news.
I just want the great stuff.
Even
right.
if it wasn't what I expected.
Eddie's coat. Poor Eddie. I'll take that. Dexterity. Ooh. Yeah, I'll break all the rest of this down. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. Excellent. Yeah. Well, especially because, again, it's also tied behind an ultimate. It gives us that extra ability itself. Like, those aren't in here yet, but those will be coming sometime soon on the PTR. So, note, we'll be doing lots of PTR tests, hangout, and me encouraging you, if you haven't picked up this game yet, you should absolutely do so. If you haven't played in a while... Yeah, the question that is going to be difficult to answer, because like I'm not going to like delete my level 60 character. Like I love my character, and I'm going to keep playing them. And I'm just wondering if they'll be like, oh, okay, can we experience some of this stuff now?
Honey, you did me a good sing as message. Sure, grab as many jars of wine as you can find there.
Get those wines. All right, and then I need to go back up to the castle keep. I love this so much. This feels so cool. And no matter what, I think there's gonna be people who are like, should have been this way at launch. Okay, like no one's gonna sit here and be like, oh, could the game have launched in a better way? Could it have launched with all this? Yeah, but I've gotten to play an amazing game for the last year and been able to meet lots of really cool people and had a lot of fun. I don't mind that. Like, I don't mind that at all. And that's just a difference in personality. Like if you're wanting a game to be way more complete, like the best way to start is don't play an MMO until at least year 2 or 3. You know, don't start a series, a new great series in season 1. No, wait till 3. Yamran, what's up, my dude?
We will start by discovering how this disaster at the mine began.
Dude, this is incredible, man. You and I, we got to go on we got to like spend some time on Friday if you're available to start hunting down our missing pages, dude. That way we can just at least have the full lore collection. And I think we're going to be planning on doing some Lazarus this Friday if y'all want to join us.
A mysterious tablet in the mines. These fragments appear to be ancient in origin. I'm no
expert, the ancients.
But I will consult the sage, young geezer. In the meantime, I need to know how the mine fell without my knowledge.
Oh, hell yeah.
Really? She said that? There's only one conceivable explanation for me not receiving the missives. Minister Lochner must have been keeping such reports from reaching my desk. a very good question.
Hey, what's up,
Perhaps
Yun Yun?
it slipped his mind with all the preparations for Sir Gawain. I should allow him to clarify this point. Would you mind seeking him out? Then perhaps we'll all talk.
Friend or foe? Yeah, I like how, I wonder if when I'm in Defiant stance, if I carry my sword differently as well. Because here in a second, you'll see I go back to that. I think that could probably, the animation could be cleaned up a little bit though. I wonder if the lore pay, like, are they gonna, how much of a revamp are we talking about here, you know?
Ah, our brave newcomer returns. I understand the Night Regent dispatched you to the mines. A lot to ask of a guest, but it's
You can play with us whenever, Shark. We'll help you out with any content you need.
The situation there wasn't as dire as it sounded. Oh yes, I am well aware. I received those missives myself. The foremen wanted us to send all our knights to help defend the mines, but that was, of course, impossible. With all the preparations for the return of the true heir, we simply can't dispatch our knights everywhere they're needed. I was preparing to send a few knights, but then I was told that you had been given the task.
Yeah, if you're gonna start over though, like start with a new character, keep your main one.
Tell her I will come as soon as I finish.
And then the question is that do you just start your new character, go all the way through 25, and then wait for them to redo the, you know, do the next part of the experience?
Thank you for your service.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is gonna have a massive impact. I don't think it's gonna be like, this isn't the impact of like, oh, I'm you know gonna come and play every day and you know never log out. I'm gonna be all part of the end game. No. I think this is gonna have a massive impact on people who bought the game, who come in and play and get like the experience, like this experience, and have like, oh, okay, I connected to the story and oh, that was a lot of fun, and then maybe they stick around, right? Yeah, man, just jump on in. Like, you can always hang out in Discord. You don't even have to be on our same server, right? You know, so.
You return, but without while you were.
All right, tier 1 camping. Objective complete.
And related the whole story from the mines. She says the day after the mysterious tablet appeared, lost pirates attacked the mines, seemingly out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It could only have come from the Beseth shore to the north. There was a den of brigands there, and now they are apparently lost. This seems to be an alarming trend. And we must. I have already dispatched Sir Payne to the north, which is my duty as Knight Regent. Lockne will not be pleased, but perhaps...
Oh, excellent, Shark.
You are eager and courageous. And it is most...
Right, I got a couple more minutes. I got to get back to work, you know, so I do appreciate the members here and y'all when y'all watch the videos. It really means a lot and allows me to do more content, but yeah, I got a few minutes, then I got to jump back into work and get some more work things done. Let's see how far away is this quest. Can I finish this quest? Probably not. I think this might be a good time to kind of start wrapping up though. Standing, why not? And XP gain, why not? Excellent. Man, and so one of the things I will have to come in and do a lot of testing on is let's check out the leveling rewards. Okay. Let's see what's all changed here. So at level 5, well, let me scroll backwards. So weapon second slot, camping tier 1 main story quest. That's there. First bag slot at 10, duels at 10. 15, first house, third consumable slot, camping tier 2. And that's a part of the main story. So camping has moved to the main MSQ. Zostaff tier 1 main story, 3v3 arenas at level 20, ring slot. Level 25, fourth consumable slot, camping tier upgrade. Now this is where the survivalist quests come in. So you will have a tier 2 camp at a minimum, and you want a tier 5 camp because that's where you're going to get the benefit of being able to craft the topaz potion unless that's changed. 30 tier 2 slot MSQ. So it looks like the... Okay, here's what's in... Yeah, and that's actually level 20. So looks like they've upped to refine it here. Territory, Brightwood, Cutlass Keys, blah, blah, blah. And they're just recommending certain territory. So the Azaz tier 2 MSQ from 30 to like 60, that's going to be where... And then you unlock expertise, which will tell you how to do that. Camping tier upgrade, survivalist, main story quest, etc. Invasions at 50. Third bag slot, earring slot, second house 35. So it looks like also we'll see some refinement here, you know, from this point forward as well. Maybe at some point. So far, Yun, the Greatsword feels great. I still, like, obviously we'll have to do a lot more playing and leveling of it. I should check out the skill, the second skill here real quick. Yeah, this feels nice. So, plenty of things to kind of learn and get a feel for. I like how fast it is. It does not feel like it's got a massive charge time. It's definitely slower, but it's not like when you look at the Great Axe and the Warhammer. Like, this does feel a lot better. Like, for me, I mean, just my personal preference. Not that you might still like Great Axe or Warhammer or something like that. All right, guys, thank you all for being here. Let me, if y'all haven't followed and want to hang out with us on Twitch, I know Chris is live right now. Don't know what he's playing. I think probably Final Fantasy. But if you go over and say hi, that would be amazing. Also, in the top pinned comment is the my New World channel. If you guys want New World videos and stuff like that, I do all the live streaming here. All the live streaming here for purpose, and all the other ones I just have them focused with videos, etc. The Greatsword is on the PTR, as well as the new player experience amplifier. Absolutely incredible. I'm gonna have to go talk about it in a video over on Ginger World Gaming, which is pinned if you guys want to go check that out. It is basically gonna be me just so freaking excited because they literally are doing exactly what I felt like they needed to do. I still got a little bit more to experience on the PTR itself. So it's going to be kind of more that first impressions perspective, but I got to get back to work, so hopefully thanks guys for hanging out. Sorry that my live streams tend to be an hour to 2 hours generally because that's just the way life is. So guys, go follow the links. Thanks so much for being here. Hit that like button if you haven't already, as it's a great way of helping these videos and having the VODs perform well in the long run. But guys, yeah, hit me up with questions. Hit us up on Discord. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night for community game night in New World. Thanks, guys. Oh, good. And you're enjoying Tower of Fantasy. I keep checking in every day. I said goodbye and then I'm still hanging out. I check in every day to see if they let me customize my controller. So I haven't checked today. So I have to go, and that's part of my new daily thing. And I see just some people calling this New World Reborn. When's Classic gonna drop? Oh, that's good. That's too funny. All right, guys, I'm ending now. Bye, guys. Appreciate y'all.